conservative new media, LA Lakers fans around the world, JLin fans around the world. What is up? It's me, PFE, Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA expert. We're here to discuss the Lakers' 99-93 loss tonight to the Memphis Grizzlies in Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. With the victory, the Grizzlies improved to 13-2. The Lakers fall to 3-12 with the defeat. Memphis is tied for the best record in the league right now with the Toronto Raptors, and you got to see why that is tonight, and we saw it last week or so when these two teams squared off the first time. For the Grizzlies, they were led by Marc Gasol, 19 points, 11 rebounds, Mike Conley, 19 points, 7 assists. Two other Grizzlies were also in double-figure scoring. The Lakers were led by Kobe's 22 points, 4 rebounds. JLin added 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, played 30 minutes, shot 4 of 9 from the field, including 2 of 4 from three-point range, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, plus-minus was a -4. Nick Young, 13 points. Jordan Hill, 11 points and 7 rebounds. Ronnie Price had a very nice game, 11 points and 5 assists. Okay, what happened here overall? This was a good game. The Lakers played well in this game. They definitely had a chance to win this game. What did them in was the third quarter. The Grizzlies came out of halftime down by 5 points, and they really turned it up on both ends of the court. Memphis is a top 5 defensive team. They're big. They execute very well on both ends of the floor, and they just went up to a higher level than what the Lakers were ready to deal with. I'm not really that upset about this. This is one of the best teams in the league. I mean, I would have liked to have won, but when you look at everything and all the factors involved here, the Lakers performed well in this game. They just weren't quite able to win it. And the truth is, based upon, particularly because of the injuries this year, and now there are 3 guys that are out for the whole season. Xavier Henry, Steve Nash, and Julius Randle. Sometimes the Lakers, at least right now, before they get in new players, they just don't have the manpower to deal with some of these teams. And that's what it is. Also, Carlos Boozer was coming off a little bit of a shoulder injury. Ed Davis coming off a bit of a sprained ankle. So it's just a little bit here and there that's causing these losses. But if you compare these games to like what was happening last year, it's much different. This game is much different and much better than what happened against Dallas. So everything this season can't just be based on wins and losses when it comes to evaluating the team, in my opinion. This was a good effort by the team, really good. They shot 42% from three-point range. They made 8 three-pointers. They only had 12 turnovers, which is fantastic. So they were mostly able to deal with what Memphis threw at them. Just not quite enough to be able to get the win. Nick Young still in a little bit of a shooting slump. I was really happy to see Ronnie play well because there's been talk that Jordan Clarkson might start getting Ronnie's minutes. And so I'm glad for Ronnie. Seems like a good dude. And he probably his best game of the year tonight. So that was really good to see. Wesley Johnson had some nice moments in this game. As I said, the team overall performed well. They weren't ready to match what Memphis did in the third quarter. And that's really where the separation occurred. And by the time they got it back on track in the fourth quarter, it wasn't quite enough. So that's basically the overview of this game. In terms of Jeremy played extremely well in this game in the first half. The second half, he wasn't as impactful, but he performed well. He basically pretty much matched what Mike Conley did. It was a little bit not quite as efficient, but close. So he did his job in this game, for sure. The time of this game when he had a tough stretch was in the third quarter. He had a couple turnovers in the third quarter, and that didn't help anything. He just was trying to do a little bit too much. And he knew that Memphis was making a run, and so he wanted to kind of make things happen, but it got a little too hyped up. But I'm not unhappy. I'm not surprised. I'm not disappointed. This is another game in the bank that he played well in. So this is the 9th time in 11 games that he's played well. So he's getting more consistent. He was very aggressive to start this game. His confidence is picking up. He did well. So that's why I said, you don't just look at wins and losses. Look at how the team performs. And if you're a Jeremy fan, look at how he's performing. He did well in this game. There are still some things to improve. We'll talk about that more in a long video. But he did a good job against the top 5 defense. And the only time in the last 11 games when he hasn't played well, and the 2 games of the last 11 were against top 5 defenses. So that's also improvement. He was able to perform well against the top 5 defense. So everything's improving for him. And that's the trajectory for the team and for him. They're improving. So I'll take it. Even though I would rather have the win, it's just not quite that simple. You have to factor in a whole bunch of other things. Okay, that's it for the short video. We will put information in the video description below the video player so you can go and check out highlights of this game if you'd like to do that. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Your comments below also include information so you can come and check us out on Twitter, and you can come and join the Conservative New Media Facebook group if you would like to do that. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the United States. Again, I will be making a long video, so stay tuned for that. Once again, I am PFE Paul F. for the Real, the NBA expert. Thanks a lot for watching Conservative New Media. Oh, and let me say this. Thank you to Gary Chen for the artwork that you're looking at right here. You can check out more and learn more about Gary, also with information in the video description. So, Gary, really appreciate that he allows us to use his art. Gary's a really popular blogger and artist that lives in Taiwan. Thanks for watching Conservative New Media. We strive to be the #1 JLin YouTube fan channel. Good effort. Team is improving. Jeremy's improving. So let's move on to the next game and keep on rolling. That's it. Take care. We will talk to you again soon.